Hello, everyone. This is Casey. I am here to do Gemini's mid to end of July pick a card reading. Okay. So the card for the 2 week energy, 2+ week energy here is a powerful move. Okay. It says the time for rest is over, change is in the air. This is a powerful time when deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material, from ideas into action. How do you approach your relationship to the invisible world as it influences the visible? Do you see the relationship? Do you recognize yourself as a unique, whole, and worthy being who has a special place in the world, whose offerings are valuable, and whose life has meaning? You are a mighty co-creator, so step into that power and see your intentions manifest in the world. Real positive change is possible when you make choices from an authentic choice of self and take a conscious step toward your dreams. To take steps toward your intended experience, start first with the way you think. Let curiosity be the focus now and display a willingness to discover new things instead of confirming your past expectations. Be open, be clear about your motives and desires, and set your intentions. Then step into the magic just waiting for you to claim it. Traveling, moving, flying, flowing, whatever describes the changes in your life, know that these are called for now. Act with thoughtfulness and awareness, and remember to be true to yourself. What is called for now is doing the thing that needs to be done. All will be better. Then well, what an exciting time indeed. Okay, so we're going to go in and pull the two piles with the pick a pile readings. You pick one primary pile, okay, but you listen to both piles because one pile may be that something that you've completed or something that you will go complete in the future because everybody's timeline is different, okay? So this is pile 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Pile 1. Pile 2. So pick one pile, listen to both, and then we'll go through the bridging energy also. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And the bridging cards. Okay. I hope everybody had an awesome weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So for pile 1, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the World. We have the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the first card up, the Knight of Cups. The Knights are action, they're forward movement. But with this card, there is no movement forward. The horse is stalled. The person is holding up a cup of emotional feelings up into the air, okay? There may be some transformation and change going on, but this person is pretty much stuck in their head right now, okay? So everything is at a standstill. But there's been a lot of lessons learned at this point in time. The world is a completion. It's lessons learned. She's ready to she's ready to learn the last of those lessons and step through the gateway into a new beginning, starting all over again with the Fool, the new beginnings, a rebirth, starting all over again with a clean slate. Okay. Now there has been a of lot of disputes, arguments. You may be being hard on yourself. Somebody else may be being hard on you. But this is usually a person that needs to win at all costs, regardless of who gets hurt. Okay. But there's a progression because we're moving from a 5 of Swords to a 6 of Swords. Walking away from this situation, going through lots of cleansing and clearing, this person, this woman, this person has gone, knows what she's already acknowledges what obstacles she's been through. She knows what the obstacles are ahead and she's chosen to move forward. She is empowered to move forward to new beginnings, new shorelines, new horizons. Okay. But there needs to be an even give and take. Okay. This person is very prosperous and abundant, but they're giving, but all these people are doing is taking. There's a law of a receptivity in the universe where, if somebody gives you something, there's usually some kind of exchange, healing work or something like that. So there needs to be more of an even give and take in the situation. But I think this person has learned their lesson well. Like I said, get ready to move past these lessons into a new beginning, right? But this person's been through hell and back. They've learned to follow their intuition and knowing. Okay. She's holding the sword of truth and clarity. She watches, she observes, she looks for the truth in the situation. This person's not going to put up with any BS anymore. They're looking for peace in their life at this point in time, okay? So for pile 2, Page of Swords. I'm going to get these cameras situated one of these days so this works right. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So we have 3 pages here. There's new beginnings in 3 different aspects of life, okay? We have the Hermit, we have the 4 of Swords, and we have the 7 of Swords, okay? So the Page of Swords talks about new beginnings. It could be children, someone younger than you, okay? But it could be the very early beginnings of these energies. This is something that's passionate, creative, inspires you, gets you excited about life. Okay, this is communication, something coming in rapidly, something that's going to bring some truth and clarity. Some readers call this the spying card. It could be somebody that is watching you, observing you. Okay, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. This is the beginning of coming into focusing on the gratitude, focusing in on the beauty in life. Okay, but look, this pentacle is huge. Okay, but it's moving forward. It's growth, fertility, but this is tangible assets. This is more your passions and your desires. This is thought processes. Could be spirituality, but it's higher mind, and this is tangible assets. But there's 3 aspects of new beginnings here for you. Okay, I do think that you are going within and learning to know who you are and what you want at this point in time. I think that's very, very, very important. Okay, very important. And then we have the 4 of Swords. There, while you're doing this soul searching, you need to step back from some situations. You need to take the time to take a break and reassess the situation. Okay, but I do think that at this point you're walking away from lies and deceit and sneakiness. Okay, someone's been very sly about what they do. He's looking back. He's regretting that he hasn't grabbed these last 2 swords. But he's walking away. Lies, lies and deception. Okay. So to bridge the energies, we have the Knight of Cups here again. Things are on hold emotionally, person's stuck in their head, lots of transformation and change going on. But at the same time, somebody else is going through emotional new beginnings. Learning what your passions and your desires are, learning what you value in life, learning what you value in yourself. Okay. I think you're working through the illusions that you have about some aspects of your life. We all have programs, points of view, belief systems about how things should be. When are we going to walk away from buying into what everybody else's reality is and create a reality that works for us? Okay. But at the same time, you're learning the lessons, you're completing all the lessons, you're ready to walk through that gateway into a total new beginning. And here's the new beginnings, a new thought process, a new way of seeing things, new communication coming in, okay? New spirituality. But it's interesting because we have the Five of Swords here and we have the Five of Swords here. You may be being hard on yourself, maybe somebody being hard on you. A lot of times I associate this with the narcissist card because this is somebody that has to put you down in order to feel good about themselves, okay? And sometimes, we're nobody's as hard on us as we are on ourselves, okay? But again, these three cards make me think you're coming into a whole new way of seeing things. Letting go of these thought processes that never serve you anymore, and allowing the universe to bring in these types of things for you, okay? And it kind of fits in. So we have the Star. The Star is a wish card, but it's light being brought to the situation. It's coming into an emotional balance, learning to follow your intuition and your knowing, okay? But she's vulnerable. She's naked. Naked represents vulnerability. Sometimes we have to lower our walls so these people can't do this to us. Or we lower those walls in order to be vulnerable enough to heal these aspects of ourselves. Because this is also a healing card, and if we can do that, if we can tap into our vulnerability and let down the walls and really look at the truth of the situation, it's going to bring some happiness. See the little blue bird here? But again, you're halfway there. This is the Six of Swords, new beginnings, new horizons, going through half the obstacles, knowing what the rest of them are, empowered to move forward to these new beginnings, these new horizons, learning new things. Done a lot of soul searching. Spent a lot of time knowing who I am, what I want, what's right for me, what are my boundaries, right? And this is empowering you to walk away from a situation that's no longer emotional feeling. Again, this is also walking away into new adventures, new horizons, okay? But right now there's an imbalance in tangible assets, whether it could also be somebody taking and taking and taking from you emotionally and not giving anything back in return. But you need a break. These new horizons are coming in. You need to step back from the situation in order to see things more clearly. But at this point, you're defensive. You feel like you have so many things coming at you, you don't know which direction to go. When you get like that, sometimes it helps to write it down and prioritize and work on one thing at a time, okay? But again, there's a need to step back from the situation and work on seeing things more clearly, making things more manageable, okay? But gone through transformation and change, lots of learning to trust yourself, learning to set boundaries, okay? Learning to look for the truth and the clarity in the situation and not going to take anybody else's BS anymore. Because, you're just tired of the lies and the deceit and the craftiness and the slyness and stuff, and you're just done with it. You're done with it, okay? Now it's time for you to pursue your happiness, your emotional fulfillment, your happy family. Okay? So that is the end of the month reading for Gemini. I hope it made sense. Let me know if you guys like this reading or not. Let me know what type of other readings you would like me to do. Okay? I'm going to go in and finish 3 more readings tonight. One of them you won't get a notification for because they only notify of 3 readings a day. And tomorrow I will get the collective reading up also, okay? So everyone, thank you for being here, and namaste.